Hey guys, Brenny here, and welcome to a hardcore video. Now, I've got some great changes I want to make to the world, so if you're new around here, subscribe. You're gonna see a lot of work done on my hardcore, and I'm really pumped for it. Like I did with the Beastcraft, I kind of have lost direction every now and then, and I've got some great direction in mind, and I'm really happy about it. So firstly, this is our Iron Golem farm. I started the second layers. I won't be doing them on camera because you've already seen me make one of the layers down here. But in between here, I was thinking it would be really cool to maybe have bridges across, or have it as a nice pattern, or I was thinking a creeper face or a creeper. The one that's really stuck in my mind though is have an iron golem in here looking like it's trying to break away, and there'll be chains coming from these pillars connecting to it, and I'll obviously pretty these up as much as I can, but they still will be an iron golem farm. So I thought that would be pretty cool. And what else are we going to do to the world? So this area here looks very generic because I actually did make it all. What we'll do is we'll chuck some grass on there, make it look a lot nicer. We're going to be taking away some builds, and some landscaping will be done here. And then we're going to get started on the sky garden. Now, I don't know if I'll do all of that in this episode because I still want to get wither skulls. I still want to do heaps of things. I will be battling the wither on the 100th episode because you guys pointed out that on the 50th episode I did the dragon, so on the 100th it would be good to do the wither. Anyway, so my little idea for the sky garden was have a wooden ladder rope kind of bridge theme going on, where it will connect from there to into this build. Then there'll be caves in this build that take it out to here, and then it will connect to what we'll start building over here will be the sky garden. And I thought that would be pretty cool. The thing with buildings, like a nice like sky build, is it's a lot easier and creative, obviously. So that's going to be a bit hard for me, but I'll get there done. Then also this build will connect this way, and we'll be able to raise our little rainbow train station up a bit so it looks a bit nicer and you don't have to go up a level in it. And I think that will make it a lot prettier. Removing some of these builds will allow us to build the things like how I wanted to build my new storage room, an armory style room, which will have all my swords, tools and stuff in there, but it won't be my like storage room. The storage room will be for mass items. Then it will help give me room for my library that I want to build. We'll move some farms, like this tree farm's getting pretty old. We might, I don't know, try to be creative and make an automated one or something. But yeah, hope you guys are excited. I'm going to get to work on some of the things. For the things I am changing that will be visible here, I'll come back up here and show you guys what it looks like. I think it would look cool. You can see it as it progresses. So yeah, see you soon. Okay guys, so as most of you should be able to notice, is the little pond's gone, the lava's gone. Some areas have been changed. I still need to go around and get some of the beach looking areas because they're not big enough. They don't look like a beach. I might make this area maybe like a beachy area. I filled in the holes there. I put markers on top. I'm obviously going to change them to something less noticeable, like dirt or something. Maybe put some gravel there. What else? Flattened out that whole area there, which looks really good. And I've behind where we used to have a cave entrance, which I'll show you guys in a bit, is now how we're gonna light up these lights, but you can't see that right now due to the fact that they're off and we can't see from here. I also added this little pond here, raised this whole area up behind it. It looks pretty good, pretty happy with it. This bit still looks pretty unnatural, but the whole thing, like, once I get this Iron Golem farm like fully designed how I really want it, that will take up a bit of room here. I want to have some paths going around. I don't know whether or not I want to move the tree farm down there or not. But yeah, well, that's not an issue. Where should I do beach? I do definitely want to have a beach area. I tweaked some of the blocks there just so it looks a bit nice. Oh, I left some of the sand on that side. Maybe we could make that bit of beach, like a little beachy area. What I'm going to do with this rainbow passage thing is I'm going to raise it up like I wanted to, which is going to be a lot of work. Then I'm going to have a path that ends here with a ladder going to it, and I think that will be a quick fix, but it will still look nice. Want to do the Brenny sign still. Don't know how to do it. Like, I want it to just blend in more really, and it's going to be hard to do. One thing while I was doing the water over there though was that the water came through the roof, and I think it ruined like half the redstone in my little farm over here, so that's kind of depressing. Alright, so no water came in. Let's see. I'm pretty happy that actually still worked. I'm pretty sure the water, yeah, just broke a bit of redstone here, as you can see. But the water went like down through there. It has ruined a bit of stuff because like that's on at the moment, which I don't think it's meant to be. But where would have the water gone? And it's gone. See the redstone's meant to be coming. Oh wow, it hit a lot, and it's all disappeared too because oh, what's there? It's all disappeared because I've been doing other stuff. I just hoped it didn't damage much, but it turns out it did damage a fair bit. Also, that I didn't show you guys is I did some book enchantments. One night I was just like chatting with people and I was doing some book enchantments. This is before this episode. I also did a few spade enchantments because my spade, I was using this one, no, not that one. This one here, and it's obviously slow as, and they're the two new ones there. And that's the one I picked to use because it's got efficiency and unbreaking, I believe. Yeah. But yeah, what I'm going to do is get back to doing some work on the world. One thing I'm debating getting rid of is this little roof here. But I don't know. I think I'll keep it. Like, I added these handy little chests and I do like that. I'll have a crafting bench here and a, maybe a furnace. We won't have an ender chest there because I don't think it's needed. Haven't got to designing like in creative or anything the iron golem that I want to build. That's if I build one. But yeah, I'll be back, guys. So another terrain update here, guys. I cut the little bit of edge there off and fused it with that little fountain. I think it looks a lot nicer. Put a lot of bone meal over all the grass, so that looks a lot nicer. What else have I done? Oh, I did the paths, obviously. I added some paths. I was playing around with it. I don't really know how I want them to go. Because they're all at different points. I think I could have it straight through there and then there maybe, and then have like an up bit there. But I still have to like move the rainbow tunnel, which is what I'm calling it now, up to the correct level of the skeleton farm. But I was thinking, like, what if I change the skeleton farm and the level of it's changed? So I may not do that this episode. Another thing I'm thinking about doing is, well, how I'm doing is like the staircase up to the sky garden. I don't know how I want to design it yet or where I want to put it, because I want it to look kind of ropey and cool like that. I haven't done this, as you can see. I'm lazy. I used all the bone meal in my world apart from these 5, which we'll go use now. Where are we missing out? We're missing out some there, so that's good. Taking a lot of damage on my armor from all this. Oh, and purple cape. Oh yeah, totally forgot to mention that. When I was playing Hunger Games with the iPod Mail not too long ago, I decided to switch my cape, so it looked a lot better. A few little things I've done, like I sorted some chests just to make getting around easier. Oh, and my cat was like glitched. It was standing up, so I went to sit it down, but it was already sitting down, and it was just really confusing. And I didn't like that, but eh. But yeah, as you can see, like the pathways make it really clear that it is a pathway. It looks nice. The grass makes it look a bit more wild, and it hides the torches. That's what I like about the grass. I did try, what is it, doing lamps like that everywhere, but they kind of looked overkill. I took the edges off this, by the way. It does look a bit dodgy there though. Oh, and one thing I'm sad about is during the process of removing some of this stuff, there's been signs with names on it, and I sadly had to remove them. Oh, I'll show you guys this. I forgot to show you guys this in the previous clip. The new way to light up the signs, you actually go in there, and we actually made this room have a purpose now. You go up here, and you can toggle the switches. That was just there because I was using ladders the first time in between them, but I didn't like how that was, so I figured I'd do it like this, and if I need to add ladders, I will. In here is where there will be supplies so that we can add new signs and stuff like that. So, ooh, and I have how to set me a challenge there, see? Just for the people that don't know, when like ever I add a new challenge, I'll give it a quick shout out. Oh, and I also bumped into this here. That's another sign I put on coal. I think you guys pointed out that one though, so that was cool. I think that's about it so far. I want to really get working on the iron golem farm, but I want to do it so crazy. Like, I want to have the most crazy iron golem farm, so it's going to be a lot of work. Like, like I've explained, I want indicators and all that stuff. Oh, by the way, the lava lights the grass on fire here and here. That's why it's a bit burnt, which I do like how natural it looks. It does look quite good. Oh, hello there, zombie. Anyway, I think I will get working on the iron golem farm, so I'll be back with some progression on that. We'll get a bit redstone-y in this episode. Okay guys, so I've done a bit of progression. We did have to pull apart a bit of my area, which I had looking pretty, but we've got the indicator of which was the latest spawn going. As you can see, it's on this side now just because this guy spawned. Hopefully one will spawn on this side so you guys can see it switch soon. But I've got some great ideas for how I want to shape this, so it's nearly night time. Let's go get a... Oh no, I don't have ender pearls on me. I've been using ender pearls so much, guys, like the laziest way. Like I throw them in the window of that house there, and then I fly halfway down the stairs. But yeah, I also have some food cooking, so we'll get that too. But basically, I need new Optifine. I need to make a... I want it to look like kind of like a castle. It's gonna have the 4 circles and then like the square in the middle. But it's obviously gonna be a mini castle, so I think that's how I want it to look. And what we're gonna feature is like the glass will be a bit of the floor on the castle. It won't obviously be all of the floor, but that's how I want to shape it and make it look. And I'm pretty decided how it's gonna look, and I'm pretty happy with how it's gonna look. I think this way would be the fastest way to the what area is the potatoes? Are the potatoes here, or are they further back? Damn it, they had to be the further back ones. All right, there we go. That's the fast way of getting around. How many do we have cooked? We have 64 cooked. We'll put some in our chest here. There we go. We should put some more on just so that when we run out, we actually already have some cooked. There we go. I need to get some more blaze rods, but I don't use the blaze spawner anymore because we have the end farm now. So that's kind of crappy. Let's go this way, and now I can show you guys my shape, I suppose, of what I want to make it. I've had a lot of issues building this, like it's been quite messy, and creepers keep spawning under it because like there'll be dark areas like under here. Before there was a creeper and I had to put torches down. There still wasn't enough light. Where else? It's still on this side. Oh, I put a little chest under here too, guys, to collect the items. And as you can see, the glass there is a bit bigger, and I do like it. It's more visible of what's going on in there. You can actually like, there's the hoppers, there's the water, there's the blades, and with the 1 or 2 blocks I believe I had earlier, it was pretty crappy. Let's see if one's about to spawn. No, there isn't. Alright, so what I want to do is have the circles start maybe... how many blocks is that water? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I don't want to make even circles. Even circles are annoying to make. Oh, maybe we could do it like there. We'll go out 3 blocks, maybe, like that. Have a little circle like that. And for example, like that. Oh, no. There we go. It's 1 circle. And you know something odd, guys? I did not know, but this is actually should be uploaded on my birthday, so that's weird. Happy birthday to me. I'm 20. I don't care about birthdays anymore at all. Like last year it was like, oh, my birthday. This year it's like, I don't even care. I forgot like 8 times that it's my birthday. It's just not cool anymore, and I'm sad because when I was younger I used to love birthdays. So there's going to be 4 of these basically, and then the castle's going to connect in between about here and here. There'll be a staircase kind of goes up here, and you'll be able to walk along the top. Actually, what we should do is maybe have a staircase here that will be 3 or something wide, like so. I like getting used in the design process with me sometimes, so hope you guys like the idea of that. So the staircase will go down here and it will come out at this level, and we'll be able to walk along here, and maybe it will go up on the other side. This is actually looking a bit bigger than I wanted. Maybe we'll have to bring it, because I wanted it to look like a mini castle really, ideally. So maybe we could do our 3 here, and then we do our, bring it out 1, there we go. Bring this out, maybe that will be a better size for us. I don't know. Anyway, I'll do the markings out for it. I'll come back. Hopefully, I really wanted to show you guys like the thing switching. I'll show you how it works. So it was really hard for me to grasp the idea for this because I wanted an odd amount in the middle, but I needed to incorporate an even amount for it to work, and it was confusing me. I don't know why. It was just, I got a lot more confused than I should have. But anyway, so if a thing comes from this side, what it will do is it will power the piston that's behind here, which will push this block in front of here, and also push this redstone block away from this one. So it will turn this one off and this one on. And then exactly the same the other way. It will push the block in front, and there's, I believe, 4 blocks in between here instead of 3. For some reason, I thought I had to work with odd numbers, and it wasn't working for that reason. And yeah, it really confused me a fair bit, but we got it going. I definitely wanted to make sure that you couldn't visibly see the blocks, the redstone blocks. I don't mind seeing this because you actually see this move, which I think is kind of cool. I'd love to show you guys here. What we could do is we could, I want to put a redstone pulse down there, but I don't want to be so far away from it. What we could do is make a button, and I don't want to do a button that far away. You won't be able to see it. We just have to. You'll have to see it eventually. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'll get to designing. Okay, guys, so this is our pretty little castle. Some of you may notice that it's kind of like one I used to build in my old videos, and I actually made a video on how to build it, and it's got a few hundred, like, thousand views, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, if you go down here, you can see this is where the iron golem thing's gonna be. This is where the whatever is gonna go, you know, like roses there, iron there. I did have a lever on top of this block. No. I had a chest here, and I replaced that with just oak wood planks, and then I had a lever there to disable the sorting, so I figured I could just get the stuff out of the chest there. Then I remembered that there actually is, like, these blocks move because they're a part of this, so I decided to scrap the pause option and just let it auto sort always. But yeah, we've got like stone here, and what's gonna happen if the ground doesn't smoothly come up to it, we're gonna do like a brick looking effect. If that doesn't look good, I may just extend the castle. I don't know how tall I want to make it though. Like I'm happy with this height, but then I'm not as well, which kind of sounds stupid. And I want to extend it up maybe 2 more. I think that would look good, but I don't quite know just yet, so I'll play around with that. But on Facebook, I asked you guys whether you wanted this design or this design. A large amount of you said have both, like now, like it is, and I don't like that personally. Though, when I asked left or right, and I think I was this way, it was almost even. The votes were not very different at all. I think one was like 64 and one was 63. So we're not going to go by what one voted, even though it was this one that won. We're still going to go with this one because the main comment with it was it's not symmetrical. But if I have the same thing mirrored on this side, it will basically be symmetrical and look a lot nicer. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to go and do that. What I was thinking about in here, guys, was I was going to put an iron golem in there, but then I was thinking it will probably affect the spawner. So maybe like a pig, and we'll name the pig or something, or maybe we could have it a dungeon. I don't know. I don't know where I want to take that, but I do want to do something with it. I also do need an area where I will have my maintenance room to the redstone that will be down here, because we're going to have to really cart around the items. So if we do, like for example, we have to break that firstly, and then have it going down, and oh no, because it's facing on something. Oh, that's going to be really annoying to place. Oh, that block there is actually on the other block, so we can break that. We can break this one glass block here, and that will allow us to climb in here and place it. There we go. We will put this here. I'll also show you guys what I did with the redstone, because I really want you guys to see that I'm not just improving the world, I'm like improving how I do things just so it is a lot better. So I'll show you here. I've put a half slab here, which doesn't break the connection, allowing it to still work, and one on the other side. And that allows it so if water does spill, and this is obviously going to be blocked off, there's no real way of me damaging the redstone. But let's say up here, I was doing some maintenance work and I busted in the wall, we could actually directly test it. Oh, I'm doing some maintenance. See how the water doesn't go into the hole there because there's a half slab? I thought that was a cool little quick fix because I had it happen a few times. I also found that whenever I bust the wall down on that side, I end up breaking the signs and then it leaks in. One thing I want to get your opinion on though, guys, is this here. Should I have the bricks there or should I have glass there so you can kind of see into my castle? I don't know. But I did want to do that and then half slabs on top, allowing the land to be as smooth, flush up with it as possible. The other side, I think that design will look a lot better too. We'll obviously do half slabs all the way down to the other wall and we'll probably put stone stairs on the other wall. We'll actually do that now. Where is it? There we go. Alright, let's go over here. I'm loving like the changes I've made. I feel they are making my world a lot better looking. So we'll do, ooh, should we dig that or should we keep that? I think we'll keep it like that. I think that, so now you don't have to jump when walking over there. It makes the glass less like obvious. It's like only half the glass you see. Oh, I'm really excited for carpet, by the way, guys. I've got some cool ideas. Even I think it'd be cool for traps because let's say you can put a sign there on this block and then the carpet on top of the sign because it thinks it's a block. You'll be able to fall down. You'll be able to make awesome traps with that. But yeah, I'm gonna get some more work done and then I'll be back. Okay guys, so this is our pretty little castle. It does look like the one I used to make, obviously with the little updates of like stairs being able to go upside down. That's how old my other one used to be. I'm pretty happy with it. The only thing is like there's a few things I'm undecided with, but I'll get to them eventually. You've got the nice iron golem farm going through the floor. In the previous clips, if you were paying enough attention, and I mean like you were really weird with it, you would have noticed there was an actual block there instead of the glass because I felt like it was open too much, but I also do like seeing the iron golems coming, so I figured I would keep them there. I've added some wooden supports. That's mainly from Potato, by the way, guys, so shout out to Potato as he gave me that idea to use them as like struts and stuff. We have our little keeps on each corner that you can see through. I did have windows, but the you guys always tell me what the names of these are, but I always forget. Basically, they were covering the windows, so I had to get rid of them. I've tried to keep the like torch count down as much as possible and do like nice lighting like this. Like I don't mind that. I think the ones downstairs stairs look a lot better. But I don't know where am I going to put a glowstone block here? Oh, wait, what are they called? Redstone lamps. I got one here and it fit in pretty well as there was a gap there that I could put the torch on. And then, oh no, here's the gap. I actually hid it behind these stairs. CJ was very impressed with that. Yeah, that is the top part. These are going to be like jail cells. Might put like, maybe my horses in there when horses get added. Like the horses that buck me off too much, I'll put them in there. We got the downstairs area. This is still going to be designed and made prettier. This is where the iron's going to go. Flowers, obviously. Oh, I don't remember putting all that crap in there, but what we're going to do now is the item transport system. So we have the item separators. This is iron here and flowers here. They go straight into these pipes here. The only reason I have a few chests around, because it would have actually stayed a bit higher if I didn't, is because I feel like it overflows or something. I don't know. I just felt like putting them there. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the iron one first, and then I'll cut back to when I have done the rose one, and then we'll give it a test. That's the redstone for the pushy thing. That was really hard to get not in the way. It was annoying. I still want to add a pause system too, where I can pause it if it's overflowing or something. But what we need to do is get our droppers facing up, which I never know how to do. Do I face it like that? Oh, I do it like that, alright. And then I have to hold shift, and then the droppers will drop into that hopper, which will put it into the chest, because I didn't want the droppers under the chest because I don't like how that looks, because I'm picky. Then this hopper will go into that dropper, and then it will make a little path like that, and then they'll be getting fed into there. Now we need to do the, I forget what it's called, the little timing system that will send them up. With this design I've made, I don't know if it's a common design, but it actually does lose some of the items. Every second one will have an item in it, so like this one will have an iron ingot, this one will. But in the long run, I'm only losing out on 4. Considering I'm losing, I think, 24 on the item sorter, it doesn't matter too much about losing 4. So what we need to do is add a comparator here, which will activate a redstone clock, which will be here. I've got a picture of it up on my other screen as I was worried I'd forget how I made it. Then we need to put that there and have that facing it and that there. Now we put one item in here. It can be anything really, but we'll go with the redstone dust. And that's gonna flick in between there until we turn it off. So now, how did I do the power signal coming out of it? I think I did it like that. That went into there. Put redstone on top of there. Put a block there. And a comparator there. And now that will flick off and on until that's empty. So it's gonna send all of them out until it's empty, and then the clock will turn off. So you'll see that in a second. There we go, the torch comes on, and now this redstone is stuck in there. Now we just need to make it hit all of the droppers, because I think, yeah, it only went up a few then. So we need to go there, there, and ooh, that's my floor, I think, too. I don't think I can break that. We may have to change this design so that the glowstone is facing this way. So, I'll do that, and then I'll be back with both of them done, and we'll see if they work. We'll test them together, and that will be our episode. Okay guys, so I've gotten out all my flowers and iron ingots. By the way, I tried to search for flower in creative when I was doing some test builds, and it wasn't coming up. Then I remembered they were called roses. But I've built both and I've cleaned them up. I don't know what I want to do about this corner. I think it's a bit bare. I might do like a little arch thing, maybe with a light in it. But there's the dropper there. You can see the hopper as well, but everything else is nice and flush, which I do like. Still need to pretty up this room, but we'll get there. But I finally did find a reason for me using so many chests. We can put the stuff in there, all weird. We'll do it like this, and then we'll do a bit of this. I don't actually know how many I had, so you guys have to tell me. Not that I think I'll continue the clip this long, because it might take a while to do all this. But we'll just do this to randomize it, you know? So like if there was 3 iron golems coming in, they're not gonna drop a stack like that. But there we go. Let's see if they get sorted and put in the chests. Here's the item carrying things. There is probably a better version to make, or a better way to make it, but I designed this one myself, and I'm kind of happy with myself because I do like how it works. Yeah, let's see. So we got stone in there because there was probably some stone somewhere in the piping. But yeah, as you can see, they are working. We have no mess ups, and I'm pretty happy with that. So that's where we're going to end this episode. One thing I also want to tell you guys. I've been using ender pearls all freaking day, and I've still got this armor, so I'm pretty happy. Oh, and I want to tell you guys that I'm thinking of doing like a fringing here with the stairs. Do you guys think that's a good idea or not? Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.